How's it going, YouTube Nation? The Homie Game Guru is back for another video, and look at that. 3 videos in the span of 2 weeks. I told you guys I'm back. I just feel those creative juices going again, and I love making things out of cardboard. And this video, it's all about standees. Like these standees behind me, many of my creations. Now, funny enough, in the past month, I've been approached by 2 people to make standees. A buddy of mine who wants a standee made for Comic-Con, I already made it and it's done already. And he got quoted some ridiculous amount by what I consider a professional standee making company, like well over $120 to make a standee. And I was like, dude, I can make it for you for far less than that, and it'll look just as good. And recently, a subscriber of mine, her name is Liza, I'll just leave it at that, but she's been a very loyal subscriber of my channel since the very beginning. And she wanted a whole bunch of standees made for her granddaughter's birthday party coming up, based on a movie that previously I'd never heard of called Smallfoot. She couldn't find anything based on this property, so I thought, you know what, for you, Liza, just because you've supported my channel for so long, and even many of my crowdfunding campaigns for all types of crazy ideas I've had, I was like, I would love to do this for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a complete solid standee. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made these for Liza, these Smallfoot standees, but they could be any standee you want of anything possible. I'm going to show you the technique. It's not that difficult, it's not horribly expensive, and you don't have to pay through the nose to some professional standee company to make these for you. You could do them yourself. Let me show you how. Now, just as a fast recap for previous videos I did about laying techniques, here's Scarlett Johansson, a standee I made for her. And as you can see the lines there. What this is a whole bunch of 11 by 17 sheets of paper, and they're overlapping each other to make the complete image. It is a very, very cost-effective way to make a standee, but it also takes a lot of time and a lot of patience to do. But this standee, this whole thing, I believe costs less than $10 to make. That's taxes, everything. But again, you have to be very patient to do it this way, and really know how to line up the image so it overlaps properly, so the eyes, eyebrow, all the final details line up perfectly. Okay, to start making these standees, I have my 2 sizes that I needed. So over here is my 36 by 48 for the wider characters, and those are my 24 by 48, so they're going to stand about 4 feet. And just to show you the other side, there's the characters printed on premium glossy paper. So I just have them laid out here so that they don't curl. And of course, I have my double corrugated premium 275-pound cardboard sheets. I bought these. They're only about $2.50 to $3 a sheet. I want the good stuff. And from what we're going to do is pretty much glue from outside the poster prints on the back, and then put them on the board. Now, before I start spray gluing anything down, I want to make sure I get most of the glue onto the image. So here's one of the characters, and what I did is on the part that I'm going to be spray gluing on, I just did a simple outline with black marker, so I know where the bulk of the character is. So all of this white space here, I don't have to really worry about getting spray glue on there. It's mainly getting on the character. Okay, so here I am in my backyard. And usually when I do these kind of poster prints and spray glue them, I do them flat. I usually lay it down, elevate it off the ground and put on spray glue. But because I'm blessed to have my little gazebo here, I realized that I could just use laundry clothespins, hook them up to the top there, and then just spray glue vertically. And then I put some tarp over the stuff that's behind there, like my barbecue and all that, so it doesn't get covered. And then what I'm going to use is my Super 77 and just leave even coats, especially on where inside the border that I created. And that's how we're going to spray it down. And then I'm going to carefully take down the clothespins and bring it back inside. Of course, I have my mask there. I know it's kind of blurry, but make sure I don't inhale this stuff. So let's do this. Just to bring up one more point, for those of you who see what I'm doing, like, okay, you're doing this off your gazebo. Yes, you got tarp down to protect the other stuff, and this tarp I got from the dollar store for like $1.50, so I don't mind getting spray glue on it. But if you're hanging it up from your gazebo or from your wall or something, I don't want spray glue on it. Oh, easy peasy. I just got some scrap paper. You can use newspaper. I got some extra packing paper here, and I just put it as a buffer. So when I'm spraying at the top there, the top part of the standee, it's not going to carry over into or onto the gazebo. The other one I wasn't worried about it because the image was low enough where the spray would not carry upwards. There would be a little bit of remnants, but this one, because the image is right to the top, I need to spray right to the border, so I just put up that paper up there, and I'll protect my gazebo from the spray effects of the spray glue. So just little hints there. Okay, this is the truly fun and tricky part. The most challenging part of this whole thing. So this is where I have to be able to turn it over and glue it down evenly onto the board. So what I do, on one side, kind of bend it forward so it doesn't fold on itself. Flip it, flop it, just so it evenly. Now I know based on where I put my camera, you're not going to see it as well, but what I do is I start with one corner. I put one corner down. I don't push it down yet, and look at the base so it looks like it's going down evenly. And then from there, take my time, lay it down, and then slowly try to make sure, slowly put it down, slowly, easy does it, no rush, just roll it straight down. Now, it's not down on here yet completely, but I see that I have the arms, everything inside the borders of the cardboard, and then using a rolling pin, roll it, smooth it out, get out all the air. There we go, like a pancake. And then what I'm going to do is then do the next one. I actually did one previously, just to show you what I did. So here's the previous character I did, same process, and then just put them on top of each other. And then when I have all the characters done, level them on top of each other, then put weights on top to compress it down and let the glue dry for a few hours before I start cutting them out. All right, so here are the weights down on the 36 by 48s. I've always kept a collection of weights that I use to compress my artwork down. Those of you who have watched my videos for years have seen me do this. And like I said, you can get these weights at any thrift shop. These are from Home Gym. Home Gym I used to have, plus I picked up some more from a thrift shop that was selling them for dirt cheap. And they're 10 pounds each, and I just lay them out evenly, and this will compress them down. With the image glued flat, using my cutting blade, I take my time to cut out the entire character. Even though I sped this up to save time in this video, make sure to always keep the image flat and unbent. Also, every fine curve and hair and nuance does not have to be cut around for the character. Just make basic border cuts to make the process easier. To create the all-important back support so that the standee could stand straight, I made a template using scrap Bristol board. The standee is 48 inches tall, but the support is a bit shorter at 36 inches. The support will need to bend, so the side to be glued to the standee I put at 1.5 inches, and the foldable portion to make the standee stand up is 4 inches at the base, 1 inch at the top. I traced the template 8 times in total for all the standees, with the fold line shown, and once cut out, I use my metal ruler to bend at the fold line. To help flatten the fold so that the support is more pliable, I add weights and let the fold stay flat for at least 10 minutes. To glue the supports down on the back of the standees, first I determine the vertical middle point of the standee and draw a straight line with pencil. I usually just eyeball it and then use my meter stick to draw out the line. With my glue applied to the 1.5 inch portion of the support, I carefully place it down onto the standee against the drawn line. I have to make sure that the bottom of the standee and the support are flush and even, so it will stand properly. And to help with the adhesion of the supports to standee, I use my weights again. With the supports fully folded down, and with the weights on it, I let it dry for at least 3 hours. Once the glue is dried, the standees are ready. Just stand them up for display, and they're perfect to go. All the standees are complete for Liza and are ready for her granddaughter's epic birthday party. Yes, they take some time to complete, but the end result is worth it. You can make a standee using this technique for anything you want.